She turned to me and said, "You're not 19, forever put yourselves together." I know it seems strange, but things they change. Older woman and a younger man, both of them doing all they can. It's just like you wake up in the morning. She brings you a coffee as usual. Don't open the window, I'm so sleepy. Don't have any plans to do anything. Turn on the TV, kill the silence.
And so to this afternoon's game. I'm John Champion, and I'm happy to say we've spared no expense in recruiting our match summariser, Mark Lawrence.
I can't wait to get going. Let's hope we're in for a good game today.
The build-up in the newspapers has been intense, and we finally arrive at the opening game of the group stage for both teams, where they'll undoubtedly be looking for a win to start things off on a high note. So, both teams looking to start their campaigns strongly.
I think this game will start nice and tight, but it should open up.
Certainly the pedigree, the quality is there in both these sets of players to produce something really special. Thiago. Simunic. Chorluka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the box. It's blocked by the defender. Dogged defensive skills on display here. And it's taken short. Finds a teammate. A decent ball in could lead to the opening goal. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. And here's a chance! Well saved by the keeper and then swept away by the defender. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I think he could have caught that. A strike into the box. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there. He got a piece of that one, deflected out off the defender. And it's taken short. That's good play on the wing. Space for a shot. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's cleared. Bosingwa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with the threat well. Schöner, the tireless worker. 15 minutes into the first half. And Simunic. Dealt with the threat expertly. Danny. They're keeping it tight here. Croatia. Brought an end to the attack. Accurate passing between the two of them. No, defensive marking was tight.
Robert Kovac.
Here's Chorluka.
Here's Robert Kovac.
Here though, on the counter.
Will he hit the target?
It's in.
Oh, he beat the defence expertly. He steadied himself. One glance at the keeper, and my, didn't he pull the trigger?
He really is the complete package. Great off both feet, good head of the ball, mobile and quick.
The crowd giving both manager and players some serious stick. So we're underway again at 1-0 up.
Well, having got the first goal, it's important they build on that.
Schöner. The ball being stroked around well enough, but the defence is holding firm for now. They may be reduced to shooting from distance. Here's Schöner. Good decisive goalkeeping. Pepe.
Great work to win the ball.
To their great credit, they're still hanging on, still trying to create something, but there needs to be an end product to all this movement, and it needs to come soon.
A good cross might give us another goal here.
And a chance! That's their second. Their early dominance paying off. They've extended their lead to 2 in this first half.
Great goal. The keeper could only flap at it and hope that it was heading over the crossbar. Mind you, it was sweetly struck, inch perfect with the ball going in off the woodwork.
That's his second of the day, and he's making it look worryingly easy. So we resume with the score at 2-0.
Well, that's a 2-goal cushion, and we're still only in the first half.
Danny. They're not allowing the opposition any possession here, and they're in complete control, as you can see from this very relaxed passing. Halted only at the last. And Šimunić. And they bring the ball forward once more, and they're certainly not giving up, but there has to be an end product quickly, or they're out of this game.
And Kranjčar.
Here's Chorluka. Opportunity down the left side. Pepe. Danny! Looks like he got underneath that one a little.
Some excellent build-up play meant he was given the time and space to have a pop. He seemed to rush the shot though.
Danny. They're outnumbered in the middle.
Needs half a yard.
3 goals without reply, and not even half-time yet.
He really does stamp his authority on the game. He's not a player who'd want to mark.
Well, that was coming. The outstanding player of the match completes his hat-trick. This has been embarrassingly straightforward. It could easily have been 5 or 6 had they taken their chances.
Well, the lead's 3. On this form, it could be even more.
The referee blows his whistle to signal half-time.
Although the scoreboard shows them ahead, they've been quite limited in their play. The fans will want them to open it up a bit more. Certainly get a bit more.
The second half gets underway. Safe to say they're in no hurry to relinquish the upper hand.
Wonderful ball over the defence.
Now, can he get the cross in? Knocks here! That was great play by the defence there, and it's out for a throw-in.
Concentration key.
Heading towards the penalty spot.
The defenders knocking it around well amongst each other. More like midfielders than centre-halves. With skill like this, it's easy to build from the back.
And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Here's Robert Kovac.
Here's Knežević.
Here's Robert Kovac.
And Schöne. Here's Knežević. Here's Petric.
Here's Robert Kovac.
Here's Schöne.
Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think a pretty good decision.
Bosingwa. This is almost like a keep ball session on the training ground. We are seeing total domination here.
Oh, it looks as if he brought him down there, but there's no whistle from the ref.
Almost an hour gone here.
Croatia. And Šimunić. And Robert Kovac. The break is on. The defender quick to see this one. Looks like he'll go for a cross. Showed his defensive quality there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can be very hard to shake off the ball. They win possession.
Pepe.
No way through. Croatia.
Petric.
Cristiano Ronaldo, almost unstoppable when he hits top gear.
Šimunić. Petric. And they've lost it. Knežević. Šimunić. Petric.
Almost 75 minutes on the watch now.
And Petric. Here's Knežević.
Oh, flag up. Just offside then. He'd straight off the last man. The referee's assistant pretty alert.
The manager has decided to ring a few changes here. Pepe.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. Oh, the defender read it well.
This team has been completely outplayed. There's still enough time to score, but it hardly matters. It would only be a consolation goal unless we see a miracle. Looks like he wants to change things round at this point. Let's see how this decision affects the outcome of the game.
The defender cuts this one out.
Can they turn defence into attack? The defending tight. Here's Knežević. And Klasnic.
Thiago. The clock counting down. They intercept the pass.
Petric.
How about this?
They've got a corner there.
Swings it in. Will he find the space? Beautiful cross in. They're trying another cross, and the keeper has it.
Raul Moreles.
There will be 1 more minute added on.
Possibilities here.
It's in, and with that they really should be cruising. Sticking my neck out, which I don't like to do, I'd say they have an unassailable lead now.
Well, quite simple. On his right foot, his favoured foot. It's a goal. What's your problem?
That's number 4, but you sense he's still not satisfied. Well, that goal has brought the opposition coach out. So that's it, the final whistle. The ideal start then, victory in the first group stage game.
I wasn't sure before the game who'd win, but this team thoroughly deserved their victory.